Victory mania. How did Russians commemorate and celebrate on the 9th of May?
We're Russians. We're not afraid of anything.
Over 350,000 Russians killed in 4 years of war. The son of Kazan's mayor spent May in Italy, not thinking about any fascists. Artyom Zhoga's girlfriend wore Cartier and Chanel for the immortal regiment. Moscow's improved under Sobyanin, flower beds made of plastic lavender. Hundreds of tourists are stuck at the checkpoint to Russia in Grand Lars. How much does a BMW cost for Russians? Hi everyone, I'm Yulia Kord and this is Trending. Every day we bring you the latest news, show you interesting videos and debunk fakes. By the way, did you see that Putin's parade broadcast was cut off? The live feed suddenly switched to a video montage about the SMO.
Observing.
Number 1, copy that.
The successful actions of the Guards unit of the Center Group of Forces in the Special Military Operations Zone are achieved through daily training with live fire by tank crews in cooperation with Terminator tank support combat vehicles.
The new Russians celebrated too. They honored, marked, remembered, and ate porridge.
Happy holiday, guys. I also came to honor my grandfather's memory. Happy holiday to everyone.
In Ulan-Ude, on the slope of the city cultural center, reenactors put on a show, and one of the spectators got drunk, so to speak, for victory, and grabbed a gun from one of the reenactors and went after the fascists himself. He was tackled and led away, but it looked impressive. I don't quite get it. What is this even? Help! Victory mania of the brain. In Vladikavkaz, maternity hospital staff dressed newborns in military uniforms. Look, this is May 9th in Germany. This video was sent to me by our subscriber. You can feel the difference between Ukrainians and Russians here. Happy Victory Day.
Hooray, that is great.
Adolf Hitler's Third Reich illegally and deceitfully continues its state legal existence.
Society of Political Prisoners.
Shame.
Traitors!
I specifically...
Wait, you traitors?
30 pieces of silver for each of you.
Yeah.
Fascists.
Come on, get out of here. Come on, get out. Go spread your legs for Muhammad. Get out of here.
Well, can you feel the vibe? Horrible! And the kids? Can't do without them. Once again in garrison caps and military uniforms, dancing at kindergarten parties. And as is now tradition, they marched in tank costumes. It didn't end with the tanks. This year, considering it wasn't even an anniversary, they went all out.
The flag of the Russian Federation, as well as the victory banner, held proudly in the hands of...
Apparently, Putin and the Ministry of Education decided that since it's not allowed on Red Square, let the kids in schools and kindergartens take the heat for their compatriots. This video shows the unboxing of a handout for a veteran from the Chuvash governor for May 9th. Once a year, they remember those they use as a shield in the war against Ukrainians. Supposedly for the grandfathers, but all they get is tea and canned meat. Oh, what pride!
canned meat and sugar.
I mean, to actually turn a small regional parade into something like this, honestly, I just really don't know.
Behind us. Attention. Forward march. Let's keep it steady. One left, one. Stay in line. One.
The dogs aren't to blame. What a circus.
We need to finish this. Reach Lviv.
Everything there.
Don't stop. Enter the Baltics.
Enter Poland and Germany and hang the flag over the Reichstag once again. Maybe first move people out of shacks so the toilets aren't outside. But no, victory mania comes first. In Dagestan, which Putin's government has ruined, thousands of families are homeless due to floods. But to get help, they're forced to record this. Z is the banner. Z is resilience. Z is courage. Z is us, us. The long-forgotten Wagner PMC marched in a column with a portrait of Prigozhin in St. Petersburg. Threes. Threes forward. In threes. Look at what they've done in Mariupol. Right on the fence of the houses they destroyed. They hung flags and photos. Victory mania, plain and simple. And this is Amityevsk, Tatarstan. This is what their Victory Day parade looks like in 2026.
The parade formation is officially led by Guards Colonel Mufazilov Zagvan Vafyevich, commander of the Artillery Brigade.
A city with a population of just over 160,000 people. UAF drones have already reached there this year. But they still keep recruiting for the special military operation. They say you can get over 3 million, but they don't mention it'll all go toward rehab at best, if you even survive. In case you didn't know, confirmed data shows over 350,000 Russians have died in 4 years of war. Journalists from Mediazona and Medusa have presented a new estimate of the actual losses. 352,000 people as of the end of 2025. The estimate includes 261,000 military deaths, plus another 90,000 declared dead or missing by the courts, meaning their bodies haven't been found. The journalists didn't include losses among foreign citizens in their estimate, who fought on Russia's side. The data presented only covers Russian military personnel, and that's not even counting total casualties, which passed 1 million long ago. So what do you think about all this? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like this video and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss anything interesting.
Every voice matters. Join our community, support independent journalism and help us bring you the truth from Ukraine. Become a member of Ukraine Today. Join us now.
And those who managed to fly out for the May holidays before flights were cancelled celebrated May 9th on Turkish beaches. With their traditional values, of course.
You know, this Victory Day would smell strongly of gunpowder.
Why the whispering? You see, they don't even get what they're singing. They just want to belt out propaganda songs on this sacred day. Oh, those Russian bureaucrats, they root for Mother Russia, but they and their families are ready to sell out their country just to see Europe, to experience European service instead of Sochi's. That's why they book hotels for the May holidays. In Italy, for example, that's what Radmir Mechin, the son of Kazan's mayor, did. He stayed at a very expensive Grand Hotel. It's one of the oldest and most famous hotels on the island of Capri. The price per night there starts at 700 euros. To give you some context, the rich kid's father, Ilzur Mechin, has led Kazan since 2005 and is a member of Putin's United Russia Party. Of course, for now, he openly supports the special military operation for show and calls the West the enemy. Meanwhile, his brother Ayrat Mechin owns 9 apartments in the suburbs of Barcelona, and the mayor himself has flown to Spain at least 12 times since 2016. That's how it is. You can love your motherland in Europe, but stealing money, that's only for home. Artyom Zhoga, whom Pushilin praised so much, naming streets after them, became Putin's envoy to the Urals after his son died in the war. He's living great, doesn't mention his son, and has even found a new love. For the Immortal Regiment March, his girlfriend dressed up like 1 million. Seriously, for 1 million rubles! Chanel flats for 95,000 rubles. On the ring finger of her right hand, a ring. Clash de Cartier for 350,000. On her shoulder, a Louis Vuitton bag for 350,000. A dress from Sandro Perez from 70 to 100,000 rubles. So, did you do the math? Well, you keep on saving on groceries, you unrespected ones. Moscow under Sobyanin has improved so much that it now buys exclusively from China. Soon, Sobyanin will start buying paving stones there too, because it's cheaper. So, They just made flower beds out of plastic lavender flowers. I've certainly never seen anything like it. And Muscovites are outraged.
I have a question. Who approves this? Who signs off on all this total crap? And all of this is being done with budget money. All of this right here. There's nothing to breathe here. I'm walking. Only the water trucks help washing down this dust from the gravel. The Moscow mayor's office tried hard this year and vomited tons of smelly Chinese plastic right here. How brain dead do you have to be to approve something like this? Apparently money has blinded people to everything. I just came out of the underpass and the stench is already hitting me. When it's 35 degrees in the sun, this fresh China will smell so bad we'll all just suffocate here.
He remembers how it used to be, but things have gone downhill. There's no money, but the budget must be cut up.
They covered the foam with black fabric and stuck them in. They don't even stay put. There's no glue or anything. They just stuck them in, styrofoam, insulation. Tons of this disgusting, smelly, cheapest plastic. It's so gross. To those who say that everywhere is only bad. What's good about this? They covered the whole square with this dusty gravel and dumped kilotons of this smelly Chinese crap. And the stench from the heated Chinese plastic. What art commission in the government approved this? Whose signatures are on this horror? It was a wonderful festival. Wonderful. Flower Jam, great works. Plisetskaya Square remains. What a wonderful festival it was. And now in Moscow in summer, what has it become? I'm just speechless.
Hundreds of tourists got stuck before May 9th at the checkpoint towards Russia in Verkhney Lars. Buses, trucks, and cars stood for more than 5 hours. According to tourists, they crossed the border from Armenia and Georgia very quickly. But at the entrance to the Russian Federation, a huge traffic jam has formed. Cars are backed up for several kilometers. According to preliminary data, this congestion was due to increased inspection measures and a surge in the flow of tourists over the long weekend.
So we've been at the Georgia-Russia border for 3.5 hours. Look at this line. We crossed the Armenian border in 10 minutes. We crossed the Georgian border in 20 minutes. At the Russian one, we've been standing for 3.5 hours.
3?
It's been 5 hours already and they're not letting buses through.
Tell us in the comments, how are you watching our channel right now? Is YouTube working for you? It's very important for us to know. Because the Kremlin and Putin are tightening the screws. And we want you to know the truth, which will never be shown on federal channels in Russia. How much does a car cost for Russians' cars that used to be sold in the country, but due to war sanctions, they're now reinventing the wheel just to buy something other than a Lada? And what's more, officials from the Russian Federation are profiting from this.
Well, are you ready to cry? Check this out. This is the new BMW X6. All these cars are assembled in the States. Now, if you go to the official BMW USA website today, then this car with a mid-range trim will cost roughly 7 to 7.5 million rubles in our money. To deliver it to Russia, well, that's another 500,000, 8 million, and you get an absolutely brand new car. But now comes the most interesting part. Pay all the duties, pay the recycling fee, pay it all. This car is being sold for 18 million rubles. Take away the commission, well, you'll pay 17 million rubles. 8 million all in versus 17 million rubles. I'm waiting for your comments.